human development and human capital. You know, these are things that we are talking. I am Dr. Michael Ashimashiga Akoloaga, the chairman, Moringa Productions, Marketers and Farmers Welfare and Empowerment Association of Nigeria. Today being, is it 10 or 11? 11th February 2025. We're here to let the world know on what we are doing and how to change Nigerian situation. Most of the time, so I know for these few days, a lot of people have been calling in, asking how to go into farming. Let me tell you, and let me still emphasize and still let everybody know, Nigeria as a country is wasting its own time. If you think we can come out of any, or if there is any policies or program that is beyond agriculture to change the life of the citizens, to change the life of even the criminals and the rest of them that we call criminals, which most of them went in because of lack of job. How can you imagine being in a country where God has so much blessed, gave us the land that will produce human capital development has become a bigger problem. Let me tell you one thing. Only one governor, a state governor, not to talk of the presidency, only a state governor in Nigeria has the capacity to employ the entire Nigeria to work for him. Bet me, it's very simple and it's very practical. We are not saying because we want to just talk. We are talking because of the research and the successes of development we have went in. It was a fight, not just a fight, both physical and spiritual. When we are talking on the basis of what God has revealed to us. Nigeria cannot come out of its problem without Moringa. Just imagine, only one plant. This is only a single plant, although one died. The other second branch that come up, you look at it. And this is what we are giving, at least we are giving it water once a week or twice a week. Other ones there, you can see them. I asked the staff, we don't want to harvest them. You can see all of them there. Those ones, at least once in 2 weeks or so, we give them water. We allow them to keep growing because of seeds. You know, the flowers have been coming up and the rest of it. So just imagine, only this one plant. If you harvest this now, this alone, only this one tree is supposed to give you 5,000 naira. Bet you, if anybody wants to challenge me, I always say I'm waiting for a challenge. Let's harvest this. When you harvest it and dry it, you harvest only this one tree and dry it, as it is, supposed to give you 5,000 naira. That is supposed to give you 1 kg. We offtake 1 kg at 5,000 naira. Then to tell me, why should Nigerians be suffering? Why are people against Moringa? So leave the aspect of health aside. You know, sometimes when we talk, some people say we talk because of United Nations or maybe World Health Organizations and the rest of them. You don't go into that area. Let's come to food production. Nigeria, you know, most people will tell me, you are producing and you are exporting, that there is no export this thing in Nigeria. I say, who told you? Nigerian government are looking for the foreign exchange beyond whatsoever you can do. So anything you can do to export, which the foreign exchange will come in, they are in need of that. Why they are saying they don't want people to export is because we ourselves refuse to help ourselves to cultivate. When you have abundant food and other people are looking for food, is it not money they are looking for? Why can't you give them the money? So here today, we want to let you know that only one tree can give you 5,000 naira in Moringa. If you want to bet me, as I've said, come up. So leave that aside, come to our fertilizer. You know, we are talking of general agriculture. Most people say, you produce, you have fertilizer, it's not granules. Now granules we they look for being something that will give you the results in the farm. We bet everybody, and we have produced our maize, corns, and the rest of them. Guinea corn, we see all these sweet potatoes and the rest of them. Only one sweet potato is giving you 4 kg. Can 2 people finish 4 kg of sweet potato, or can 3 people? 4 kg. Measure 1 kg of potato and let me see one person that will eat it and finish. So what are we talking? We are talking about development. This is what every other farm in Nigeria is in need of. You bet me or you don't bet me, that is the fact. And let's see how we can come out of all this problem of dead land that is ongoing. Every day Nigerian land is going down. As you cultivate a plot every day, it keeps going down. And then let's talk about issue of synthetic fertilizer in a brief. I am not against synthetic fertilizer, but it has caused us harm. And that is why we are talking today. It's this year that I knew from last year to this time that I've come to terms that all Nigerians out there, they are having much passion on how to come back to this country and see how we can develop this country. Why? Because of agriculture. Let's see how we can put agriculture together and see how we can push ahead. We are also saying this because of issues of agri loan, facility and input to farmers, which much or most of these farmers are suffering because there is no support, no input from government or any other sectors to help them. Although the government on its own is saying that the citizens doesn't want to pay, or anytime they give loan to farmers, farmers doesn't repay. I said they have a very simple mechanism on how to recover their money from anybody that they give loan. You just block the BVN everywhere, anywhere he goes to open an account, except these apps, which I know that the regulatory agencies are working on it to see how they can capture whoever that divert any money to any account. So these are the things we are doing. But notwithstanding, what we are doing now is to see how we can support farmers all over. We are having our bankers. They are ready. They said, how many number of farmers do you have? I said, we have thousands and millions. He said, bring all of them. If Eden Moringa, you know what you have suffered by bailing out a farmer who cultivated Moringa, and because of that, they took you to prison. This time around, we are not doing like that backyard business where they took you to prison. We will do it genuinely now. Anybody you sign and they gave him loan to cultivate his farm, after he submitted all the details, that is the economic of production of what you want. If you submit all those details, we give him loan. You are the one to guarantee him. I said, no problem. If it is a Nigerian case, every Nigerian, I'm ready to give and sign and guarantee. Why am I giving that guarantee? Because we know we have a product, the fertilizer, and any other seeds that you think you are looking for. Just being even a registered Moringa farmer, that one gives you access to every other improved seed that you are looking for. Okay, not even being a farmer or a registered member of the Moringa Association, we will still guarantee you by submitting your details. The bank is there. In the next 10 days from today, I believe that those that are really ready for farm, not to wait till April or March, you are talking of seeking loan. The loan will come by December when other people have harvested. Now that we are ready, now that also the bankers are ready, now that the foreign bodies are also ready to look and have seen what we are doing here, we have suffered a lot. So that is why sometimes I'm not afraid or ashamed to talk whatsoever battle or system that I'm going through. I do that because I have predetermined and I'm ready to face anything that will come up in order to get this country better agricultural wise. So these are the simple things we are here today. As you can see, if it is production, in there is a lot. Out there production is ongoing, and we are ready to make sure that agriculture in Nigeria, whatsoever you are eating from our fertilizer cultivation or fertilizer application, you will know that you are eating the best healthy food. This is Moringa organic fertilizer. Moringa organic fertilizer. There is no chemical in here that you will complain. So, and then having a better result has been what we are looking for. So, Nigerian farmers, you are welcome, and let's see ourselves progressing, changing the scenario. If the government cannot help us, let's help ourselves and make sure we take all these crimes, all this youth restiveness, all this banditry, all this kidnapping and the rest of it. If you don't have a work, I told you, I say we have farm everywhere in Nigeria. Come to our farm, we will give you work to do. When you are working and you are making your money, you don't, there is no any amount or set of crime that you commit that will be, you will be free. like the way you work, and then they pay you well, and then you enjoy yourself. So we have the farm all over the country. We have our partners, we have our investors, and the rest of them. They have come up. Some will complain, investing, we have some challenges. When you have challenge and you say you won't go again, that means you are ready for destructions. So today, we are here welcoming you all, wishing you all the best as we progress. Thank you so much, as we brief you and send the details across to everybody, and let's see Nigeria becoming one of the biggest suppliers of agricultural produce to other countries of the world. And let's see how Nigeria becomes the biggest exporter of also Moringa all over the world, the best Moringa ever. We send our product anywhere you test it. There we have ugu and other vegetables that we are also coming to package and then export it out. So these are what we are doing to give people the basic and the best organic product all over the world. Those are the things that they are waiting for. So we are ready to do that to the glory of God. Thank you so much as we keep progressing. Wishing you all the